Hello, adventurers and quest givers, players and dungeon masters. This is Saul Sunforge for Dungeons and Taverns. How are you doing today? Pleasure to have you with me. I wanted to cover a title coming out for VR. It's for the Quest 2, and it is related to tabletop. It is system agnostic, so fifth edition is certainly covered in there, but you can use any system that you want. It's for virtual reality. You can create your world, and for those players that have Quest 2s, they can interact with your world in it. You create it as the DM, and then the players can go and walk around and interact, and it's it looks wonderful, honestly. Um, I I don't want to say too much more. I just want to show you, and we'll comment on it. After each segment, I'll bring up each piece, and I've got permission from the makers of Questhaven, and I just really really enjoy this I really enjoy the program. The community seems great. I'm going to share the Discord at the end of the video. Hopefully you join our community over there, and hopefully you can see the value of this product. So without further ado, uh, enjoy the clips, and then we'll talk about them either during like after each individual clip, or at the end, or both. All right, enjoy. All right, so this first video, it's just a welcome video. I think it goes over some of the general like synopsis of what this is. So let's see. And I watched the first few videos months back when I was going to make this video. This video is months overdue, actually, unfortunately, but it's just in time because the Kickstarter still has about 2 weeks to go. We'll give you that at the end. Enjoy. We'll comment as we need to. I just wanted to say that character generation there. Um, I do hope that gets a lot better, a lot crisper than that. That reminds me of the 3D polygonal when graphics first switched from 2D to 3D. And I know VR's new technology, but I'm very convinced they could get better models than that. Although this is, from what I understand, this is a starting company, and it probably will over time, just like World of Warcraft, essentially. World of Warcraft started out, the graphics weren't that good, but over the years, it's gotten, significantly better. So just keep that in mind while you're looking at this, please. What was that wheel there? They select they select what dice they need to use. Yeah. That's what that is. They select what look, and then their character sheets pulled up too. Pretty spiffy. I like that, the reticle for the dice selection. I really like that. That's very smooth. I'm very encouraged. I'm very excited. Hopefully that excited you. We have more videos to show you. I think there's one video that's a little bit longer than this one was, but all the rest are really short little short clips on specific areas of the game that they've as they're making improvements to it, I believe. This one's airship battle. I've not seen it. Oh wow, you can actually look around the airship? So they're fighting that dragon. I guess they were fighting that dragon. So I kind of want to know when does it go from like dice and minis to the exploration mode? Is that like kicked in? Is that like the DM just activates initiative and it switches perspective? I don't know. We might find out.
Pressed on all sides, with the forces of evil closing in, our intrepid adventurers have run out of options and time. Your only choice? A perilous journey to the dungeon of Coldemont. Roll for initiative.
When we were younger, we lived and breathed role-playing games. That love of adventure led to lifelong friends, a passion for games, and an idea. Bring that experience online. This is Questhaven.
I really enjoy that you can add the minis onto it in the grid and everything. I really enjoy it. I'm curious to see if you're going to be able to add your own minis or design your own minis, or because if it's system agnostic, obviously every game has their own different creatures that you're fighting. So I don't know. I guess maybe they could do like I don't know if they have like maybe a marketplace, or like I don't know if they're going to be official D&D monsters. Because I know some of the D&D monsters are actually copyrighted because they're created by Wizards of the Coast, or before that TSR. But I know a lot of the monsters that they use are monsters from, they've taken them from other games. So, I don't know. Measuring distance.
the beginning of the adventure. But we need your help. We want to create the ultimate online role-playing experience. And with your support, your passion, your ideas, we know we can make it happen. So, come join us in Questhaven and make adventures happen.
I don't know about you, but I am super, super hyped. I am very, very hyped for this program. If you've seen any of my Incarnate videos, you've seen how much work I put into my world, my map, and things like that. With this program, it would be disgusting how much I would put into it. It would be sickening. People would be wanting to commit me because I would be there making the most expansive world that you can in that program, guaranteed. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it right now. Guaranteed. Hyped. All right, let's go to the next one. This one's called World Builder version 2. So I guess they're going to show us just how easy it is to set these things up here in the game. Hopefully the volume is okay for you guys. So it looked really easy and intuitive to use. I will say that when companies make these videos to show you how easy and intuitive it is to use, it's people who've had practice, oftentimes lots of practice, with the system in question. But saying that, it looked pretty easy to me. Even not knowing anything on how to do it, it looked like something I could figure out, and make a relatively competent idea of what's in my head pretty easily. And that's a plus. Alright, let's go on to the next video. This one's on the seasons. Increasing the wind intensity, the direction, so it's changing the sway of the trees. Fog, ooh. Overcast, ooh, light, overcast, medium fog. Wow, that is heavy fog. I like the medium fog. Got a blizzard going. Alright, the measuring tool. Alright, so it's like just a virtual tape measure. 6 inches. So you do some Warhammer in this? Is that gonna be possible? Do some Warhammer in this? Okay, so we got the gender, we got some skin colors here. Some natural. You got hair colors, of course. You always have unnatural hair colors. You have to if you're going to give choices, more than like 8 choices. Okay, so they have different animations. You could change those. Hair, facial hair, eyebrows, torso. All right, so there's a good deal. There's a good amount of selection. Good choice. Creating that dungeon room pretty quickly. Although I'm pretty sure it's time lapsed. Yeah, it's sped up. You could tell, but it's to create it in a tiny, a shorter video. I understand why it's done. Yeah. I wonder how much actual time it would take to create this room, though. Like without the time lapse, I wonder how long it would take to actually create a dungeon room of at least that significance. Okay, this one's called Monster Spawner. Let's see what this is. And again, like I said, this is a blind react. I've only seen that first video, and then what else? The weather video. That's I think those are the only videos I can recall seeing. I intentionally didn't watch any until I made this video. So this way I could give you my honest reaction opinion. Alright, so what do we got going on here? Goblins and orcs. Okay, so it looks like there's categories of monsters. So that concerns me a bit, that it's not going to cover everything you need. Because I feel like there's going to be categories invariably that are missing, like a whole bunch of different demons and devils and angels, and I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Let's go back to where he opened the category menu for a moment. Oh, I thought I had it. Damn, he does it quick. There it is, there it is, there it is. Alright. Goblins and orcs, undead, animals, dragons, giants, demon. Is there more? I don't know, because you think if there'd be more, there'd be like a little, I don't know, that little thing on the side that kind of you click and drag to go down to read all the rest of the columns. I don't know what that thing's actually called. I do know it's bigger or smaller according to how big or large or big or small the page is. But it's that little bar over here on the right that you click and drag, so this way you can see all the columns. So I am a little concerned that's all the columns there are. I don't know. I'm gonna at the end. I'm gonna give you an invite to their Discord at the end of the video, and you can ask them some of these questions or questions that you have of your own as you're watching this. When I'm pausing it, maybe there's things that you could see or rewatch it and see and ask them some questions. That'd be great. Yeah, they only use the two of the categories that are already there that we saw on the screen, so we don't have any further knowledge to glean out of that video. But it seemed like it was real easy to place those goblins down. So boat movement in Questhaven. Okay, let's see how natural this looks. Get some ghost pirates. 30 inches for ship movement. Okay. So that wasn't the ship movement that I was thinking it would be. I was thinking that it would actually be moving through the water. But yeah, the measurement system looks pretty clean. That ship looked nice. This town wall looks really, really nice. You get custom space up the fencing. I like that. Yeah, that looked very fluid creating that path. I really enjoy that. I can actually see this, as a leisurely activity. I can see this even if you weren't uh, a dungeon master, creating the world in VR, and then going out and I'm still not sure if you could walk through it or how that works. Like, I'm sure it's not just a top-down view of and then you place tokens. I'm not sure if you could walk through it. I assumed it from the beginning that you could, but we'll see. Nice windmill action there. Smooth frame rates. Audio controls. So they have different music in the program itself. And little sound effects too. So if there's battle, I'm sure you could like do a sword clang. Look, there's a bear roar here. Change the music up. Suspense. That'd be wonderful to be able to use that while I'm DMing. Cool. Human scream. Branch break. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they're going to add more than that. Because it'd be very weird to have a branch break in there with only 3 of those sounds. You would think it would be some more. If there's only 3, I would go with a battle sound. I would probably go with a critical hit like sound, and maybe like a coin sound when you're paying or getting treasure. All right, set the mood. Let's see what we got here. Time of day, water level. We got the sun direction. We've seen the fog already, and the wind intensity, and the weather. We've seen those. So we got square and hexagon. Okay. Oh, there was more sound effects there. Okay, there's the first 3 we had. Let's see, arrow impact, wood, crypt door opening, footsteps, rocks, metal door squeaking, safe door opening, secret passageway, sword scrape blade. That's what I'm talking about. The clanging sound, I'm guessing. Thunder crack. Ooh. This video is called Evolve Your World. Alright. And that was all of them. So, yeah. I don't know. What did you think of that? All in all, I'd have to say that I'm very encouraged. I feel that virtual reality, that the VR headset can offer so many possibilities, and for tabletop and role playing in particular, the possibilities are almost endless. It's like you opened up the floodgates with the possibilities for role playing games in VR. um, it's definitely something that I'm going to talk with my group about pretty heavily, and I've kind of cursory let them know ahead of time, like, hey, there's this new thing, I want you to check it out. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes for campaign 2. We're still in campaign 1 right now. Also, I wanted to show you their Kickstarter, and this is everything that I've been showing you so far leads up to their Kickstarter. And remember, I'm not affiliated with these folks, and I'm not. This isn't me promoting anything that I'm going to be getting money for, or anything like that. This is just me doing, kind of trying to just further, their sphere of influence to other people who may be interested in what VR can offer them. So, all right. So, and I'll put a link to their Kickstarter. And the video, it's going to be the same stuff that we've already seen. It's a tabletop RPG platform for the PC VR, and an Oculus Quest 2. And then with plans on expanding to other devices in the future. It's an environment with a set of tools to play your games your way. We choose not to limit our players to a set of rules, so regardless of the system you want to play, the virtual tabletop has you and your adventures covered. That's what I was talking about when I said it was system agnostic. Explore dungeons, face enemies, roll dice, role play. Players and game masters have the tools they need to enjoy their favorite tabletops. For game masters, build amazing worlds, fill towns with NPCs or dungeons with monsters. Questhaven's game master tools are PC based. These include the world builder, excuse me, as well as everything that is needed to keep track of a campaign. Game masters will also be able to take control of their NPCs by switching to VR with the push of a button. Oh. Create buildings or dungeons from modular parts and share them with the community. Don't feel like building? Just grab what others have made. Or an orc camp, a bustling tavern, dungeon rooms, or a full map. For players, create and customize your character's figures, then set up its character sheet to match the RPG of your choice. Move around a square or hex grid or freely with our measuring tool. Make sure to double check the radius before engulfing both friends and foes with a fireball. Jump into your figure and see through its eyes. Stare down your enemies as an orc or up at them as a dwarf. Take over your figure allows you to control its movements, giving way to immersion and countless role-playing possibilities. No VR? No problem. Play animations on demand with our emote system, which is a stretch goal. Developer notes. For map making, we decided to lean heavily on our simple-to-use design pillar. As development continues, we'll prioritize keeping the map makers as intuitive as possible. The world-building tools are exclusively part of the PC experience. Backing Questhaven will give you access to both the PC and VR versions. Alright. Your stretch goal to share your maps. Here's what I want to show you. The tier rewards. $30. Your first level fighter is ready for adventure. You get a full copy of Questhaven when it comes out. Dice hoarders at $40. You get a full copy of Questhaven and exclusive Kickstarter dice, which those look nice. You know, you can never have enough dice. Come on now. $45 tier, you get a full copy of Questhaven, the dice, and early access to the map maker, which if you want to get started on this as soon as possible, that's your best bet right there. Then the next tier is $60, the Explorer tier. It's full copy, the dice, early access to the map maker, and beta access to Questhaven itself. Wonderful. $75, you get the full copy, the dice, the access to the map maker, 3 guest passes, and the beta access. Let's see here. The $90 tier, you get everything that I've already mentioned, and you get the Fool's Gold Adventure Pack. Explore the Bellowing Wild of Ambria from Fool's Gold. So what is that must be like a pre-made adventure or something? Okay, so 120. Look, here's starting to become a big boy now. You got 5 full copies of Questhaven, and you get the dice, and then early access to the map maker, and beta access to Questhaven. I don't know if it gives you 5 full copies of each one of those, the early access and the beta, and then I don't know. The way it's phrased, I don't think you do. I think you would just get 1. It would be nice if everybody had the dice and everybody had access to the stuff, but I don't think that's what they're offering there. Let's see. So the 220, you get the 5 copies of the game, exclusive dice, early access to the map maker, and a wanted poster in taverns. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Wanted poster and unique monster created. So for $900, you get to create your own monster in Questhaven. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Oh, okay. So these 900. There's 2 different $900 tiers. It looks like. Access the one personal statue created for you. Okay, so you could create a personal statue or the unique monster then. And here's the stretch goals, and we see that they are currently at excuse me, $80,000. So they're past their original goal. There's 18 days left for you to get into this. Alright, so here we are. So they're at 80 plus thousand, and at 100,000, they put more models into the game. 150K, visual status indicators for characters, ailments, buffs, and others. Which, yeah, that's like, you for sure need these things in the game. So, play sounds with the press of a button, be it thunder, an arrow, or a stone door closing. Oh, so the video that they were showing, there's the sound effects. That's a stretch goal. Then I see. High seas, 250K. Admirals and pirates come to Questhaven, battle in the tropics or the high seas. That's pretty sweet. 300. So there's no map sharing until they hit 300K. Find like-minded GMs and players looking for adventure. I'm guessing that's within the UI of the program, because you could probably just go to their Discord and find it otherwise. But yeah, that's important. That's convenience. Quality of life improvements are definitely appreciated. 400K is Cyberpunk. Dystopian futures await. Can nanotech replace magic? And then they have more stretch goals if they reach their 400K. And I want to get the word out because not everybody, not a lot of people know about this. And I want to make sure to share this with as many people as possible. And if you have a channel yourself, I want you to contact them on their Discord, and I want you to do the same thing that I just did, but on your channel, and promote them, because I truly believe that this is something special here. Uh, Tabletop and VR is a match made in heaven, because you're not going to have to buy you're not going to have the room and buy all the paints and do all that stuff in your own house. Clean up, there is none. I mean, that right there is, there's so many benefits to this. And this program looks amazing. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. I'm very, very excited for this. I'm gonna put their Kickstarter. I'm gonna put it in the About Me section there, so you'll be able to click it and go to their Kickstarter if you want to help back them. If you can, please do. Even if you don't have any intentions on being able to use this, unfortunately, or for whatever reason, but you still think it's cool, just hook them up with that $10, man. I know personally that every little bit helps, even the donations that are smaller, because you'll tend to get more smaller donations than the bigger ones, and so it adds up to be more than the bigger donations are. So every little bit helps, man. And then we have their Discord for you. I'm gonna give you my invite link to you guys. That's gonna be in the About Me section as well, and you can ask them questions here. You can see the mods. They're very active. When I first came to this community, the very first day, I messaged quite a few questions to make sure that I presented this to you guys as accurately as I could. And so I asked some questions, and they responded very quickly. They're very nice. I actually had a great time talking to them, and I just didn't want to take up too much of their time, because getting out a Kickstarter and everything that the scope of their project, I didn't want to take up anybody's time excessively. But you could ask them, they have an FAQ, you can ask them questions under their community here, under the questions chat there. And so if you can be part of this community, I don't think you have to let them know that I sent you or anything like that, but if it ever came up, that'd be fine. But yeah, so I'll give you that, and that's about it for my. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. This is actually longer than I thought it would be, but it's the right length it needed to be. So hopefully you stayed for this whole thing. If you did, thank you so much, and if you consider a subscription, that'd be amazing to get your follow. And if you have any friends who may be interested in the content that I provide, that's how we're growing this channel, is through your word of mouth, more so than anything. And eventually we'll have the thumbnails and the annotations and the end of the video linking to the next video. We'll have all that stuff set up. But right now is more important for me to get the content out to you guys. So if you appreciate my work, it's hard work, but it is fun work, even though it is taxing. I appreciate all of you. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. And I'm going to get this, even though the video, I just released one 2 hours ago, I'm going to get this video out to you today to give you as many hours between now and the end of this Kickstarter to hopefully give them some financial assistance. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.